the juror selection has begun for the Trump criminal trial. Millions of Americans have sat patiently over the years waiting for some accountability to reach Donald Trump, and finally, it appears that it is about to come. On Monday the 15th of April, 2024, juror selection began in a New York court. This started the first steps before the trial of the century, when a former president would be up on criminal charges for the first time in American history. Donald Trump is the worst president that was ever elected in the United States of America. He has committed so many crimes that one finds it difficult to wrap one's head around. Although he was only found guilty of sexual assault against E. Jean Carroll, where he was ordered to pay the first $5 million in damages, then he was also found guilty of defaming her again and hit with a whopping $83 million, which he is appealing. This ex-president has charges against him for illegally retaining classified documents that belong to the American people, for inciting a coup against the American establishment commonly known as the January 6th insurrection, where he tried to get his supporters to stop the legitimate counts of the electoral votes that confirmed Joe Biden as the next president. Donald Trump, always via his social media platform, talks about how nothing like this has ever happened in America and it is political interference. He should, if he was not such a narcissist, that the reason that this is happening for the first time, all other presidents when they lost an election, the peaceful transfer of power occurred and democratic values were maintained. This moron believes that he is above the law, and he was going to do everything in his power to remain in the White House even when he knew that he has lost the election to Joe Biden by over 7 million votes. Of course, it is a stain on the United States that an ex-president is being tried criminally, but Donald Trump caused all of this on himself. He constantly lied to the American people, put himself above the law, and believed that he would never be held accountable for the disgraceful things he did in and out of the presidential office. We now waited with bated breath for the trial to begin and hoped against all hope that he would be found guilty and probably go to prison, and maybe that would eventually teach this undisciplined person that, as the US legal system alleged, no one is above the law.